Ohio lawmakers are moving ahead with a bill that could identify workers who entered the United States without legal permission. Thanks for staying with us at 5:30. I'm Jennifer Bullock.
I'm Jared Smalley. NBC4 State House reporter Natalie Fahmy joins us now with a closer look at what that bill would do. Natalie?
Jared, Jennifer, supporters of the legislation tell me this is a logical next step for Ohio, in part to help crack down on illegal immigration. But opponents of the legislation say it's uneven.
In part, this is because we're looking at our southern border right now and see that as a real problem.
House Bill 327, sponsored by Representatives DJ Swearingen and Scott Wiggum, would require employers that have 75 or more employees and non-residential construction contractors to use E-Verify to confirm employment eligibility.
It's a fairness issue. Those employers who are doing it the right way should be rewarded for hiring a legal workforce, and those workers who are doing it the right way by being here legally to work should also be rewarded.
E-Verify confirms whether someone is not eligible to be working in that state. It flags people like minors or non-American workers. And Swearingen says it won't create an additional burden to employers.
All of the data that you need to plug into the E-Verify system, employers already have on the I-9 form that they have for most employees.
More than 18,000 employers in Ohio are already enrolled to use E-Verify. In 1 year, there were nearly 6,000 uses of the system. But Democratic leadership tells me there are still some things to work out in the bill.
I think there's concern specifically around, can that actually be operationalized, especially by some of the smaller contractors?
The Ohio Contractors Association is against the bill. They declined to do an interview, but in written committee testimony, they say they do not condone the hiring of undocumented workers. But the legislation is inconsistent. They point out, for example, that the residential construction industry is exempt from this bill.
There can always be more changes in the process as we go through, but I think it's a little unfair because this is really a broad group of construction workers that are going to be subject to the bill.
There are penalties in the bill for non-compliance, including fees of up to $10,000 and a year of disqualification from state contracts. The legislation now awaits a House floor vote. Local for you at the State House, I'm Natalie Fahmy, NBC4.